Alright, what's up guys? It's Elfin here, and I'm bringing you my second video today. I posted my Celestia deck tech from Magic, that if you want to check that out, if you play Magic, please do. I would appreciate the views, and if you like it, just drop a like. Definitely helps. So, basically to kind of broaden what I do on this channel, and just to let you guys know a little bit about myself, I'm going to be posting decks that I have from various games. I don't just play Magic. I've played Yu-Gi-Oh! Since I was like 6. I sort of kind of know how to play Pokemon, and I've played Chaotic once or twice. So if you guys want me to check out some new games, please comment, and I will definitely do that. I really like to play games. It's one of my favorite things. But anyway, let's get on to this deck tech. It's Fire Kings, in case I haven't said it yet. Um, so basically, the two boss monsters of this deck are Gurunix. That is the staple. That's my boss monster. It's a level 8, I believe, 2700 attack, 1700 defense, and if it's destroyed by card effect, on the next standby phase, so say it's my turn, I play that, and then I Dark Hole. Then on my opponent's standby phase, its effect activates, which means it's special summoned from my grave, and if it's special summoned successfully, then it destroys all of the monsters on the field. So it basically has a built-in Dark Hole to it, and if it's destroyed by battle, then I can search for a Fire King other than Gurunix. Alright, and now, counterpart to that card, Sacred Phoenix of Nephthys. I'm running 2 of these, and it's, again, a level 8, 2400 attack, 1600 defense. If it's destroyed by card effect again on the next standby phase, it special summons and destroys all spell and traps on the field. So, again, play my Gurunix, I play this, Dark Hole, they all go back, then Nephthys, I would want Nephthys to come in, and pop all spell and traps, alright? And then, say I have a Call the Haunted down, I believe I could do this, just chain the Sacred Phoenix, and Call the Haunted one of my monsters, whatever. Anyway, and then, like, say my Bulong, and I'm not sure if I could do that in standby phase, I'll have to look into that. Anyway, and then Gurunix would pop and destroy that, and then my next standby phase would come and destroy all spell and trap cards again. So, awesome combo, built-in Heavy Storm, built-in Dark Hole, great cards. Alright, and now, running 2 Manticore of Darkness. Awesome card. At the end phase of this card was sent to the graveyard, I can send from my hand or my side of the field a Beast, Beast Warrior, or Wing Beast to the graveyard and special summon it. Alright, and now my searchers, I have 2 Bulongs. When I first started playing Fire Kings, I didn't really see the use of this card, and now it just blows my mind that I didn't see the use of it. Because when it's destroyed by card effect and sent to the graveyard, I can search for a Fire King card. So not just monsters, I can search for Circle or Onslaught or something like that. So that is very useful. It's one of the keys of this deck. And the card that I really loved when I first got this deck, and now I don't use so much, is Kirin. Awesome card, not as cool as Bulong. When it's sent to the graveyard, I can send a fire monster from my deck to the graveyard. So great for dropping the Manticores or dumping volcanic counters, something like that. Alright, now 2, Goka the Pyre of Malice. This is an awesome, awesome card, especially in this deck. Because if I have a fire monster on the field, I can special summon it. Just straight from my hand, special summon. But if I do, I destroy a fire monster on my side of the field. So, say I'm up against 6 AMs, I can just play my Gurunix. I could, if I had a tribute for it, do whatever. Goka, special summon it, destroy my Gurunix, and then, I'd want to special summon it in defense, just in case. And then on the standby phase, Gurunix pops wipes the entire field. So, great card to combo with. Alright, and like I said earlier, I'm running 2 volcanic counters. Um, if it's in the graveyard and I would be dealt damage, or like if, I think it's combat damage, let me check. When you take battle damage when this card is in your graveyard, banish it from your graveyard. If there is a fire monster other than volcanic counter in your graveyard, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the amount of battle damage you took. So, say Keelan dies, I dump that to the grave, and then I have 2 of these. They attack me for 4,000. I banish both of these, and they take 8,000. I take 4,000 and win. So, that is awesome. And now another search card, UFO Total. I like to troll, so basically I run this in case I wipe their field and they're down at low life points. I can say that I killed them with a total. But, yeah, plus it searches, so not a bad card. I can search for Keelan. Keelan dies, drop volcanic counter, whatever. Like, when I get this deck going, it's basically an entire combo. It's awesome. Raging Flame Sprite, great to tribute. Plus, it has a cool effect. It can attack my opponent directly, and when it deals battle damage to a player, or an opponent, it gains 1,000 attack. So, say I don't think I'm running any in this deck, but say I was running Swords of Revealing Light. By the time, just play that, and I have 3 free turns to attack without them being able to do anything to this. So, it's cool. Alright, now I'm running Molten Zombie. When I first started running the deck, I didn't run Molten Zombies because I didn't really know how to use the deck that well, and now I use just one of them because I can call the Haunted It back from the grave and then draw a card, or say I have Grunix and it's just sitting there dead, not really doing much. Then I can circle, destroy my Grunix by card effect, special summon Molten Zombie, draw a card on the standby phase. Molten Zombie is destroyed, Grunix comes in. Or Grunix comes in, and then Molten Zombie is destroyed. Flamvell Pound. This is a pretty cool card. Oh, sorry, I'm running 2 Molten Zombies. Well, that was a fail. Anyway, this is a pretty cool card. 200 attack, 200 defense. When it's destroyed by battle instead of the graveyard, I can add 1 monster with 200 defense from my deck to my hand, such as Bulong has 200 defense. A lot of cards in here have 200 defense, so it's pretty cool. Hazy Flame Hippogriff, awesome card. It can't be targeted by my opponents. Your opponent cannot target this card with card effects, so that's pretty nice. And I can sacrifice or tribute 1 other fire monster, and this card gains 300 attack. And it is a level 5, 2100, 200. Running another Raging Flame Sprite. A lot of fails putting this together. Flamvell Fire Dog, awesome. When it destroys a creature, can, I believe, special summon. Yes, special summon 1 fire monster with 200 or less defense from my deck. Except for another Flamvell Fire Dog, but I'm only running 1. And I'm positive that I'm running 1 on this one. Alright. Now, spells. I'm running 2 Onslaught of the Fire King. This card is broken. It's so broken, it's not even funny. If my opponent controls a monster and I control no monsters, special summon 1 Fire Beast, Beast Warrior, or Wind Beast type monster from my deck. Its effects are negated, and it is destroyed during the end phase. I can only activate 1 Onslaught of the Fire Kings per turn. Okay, not necessarily broken on its own, but in this deck, very broken. Like, just, disgustingly broken. I sometimes feel bad when I run this deck. Like, there's a kid at school that always wants to play, and I own him every time. Kind of feel bad about it. Anyway, Circle of the Fire Kings. OCG name is Fire King Fire Ring, so if you run OCG, that's what this card is. I know you can't really see that well. I'm only saying that because this is the only card that I know the OCG name for. Basically, target 1 fire monster I control and 1 fire monster in my graveyard. Destroy that monster you control. If you do special summon that monster from your graveyard, you can only activate 1 Circle of Fire Kings per turn. So, like I said, I got Grunix out, just sitting dead. Molten Zombie in the grave. Circle, destroy my Galunix by card effect, special summon my Molten Zombie, draw a card, my next turn pops, destroys Molten Zombie, and if I really wanted to, if I had another circle, I could do it on my next turn again. Two-hand destruction, great for dropping cards to the graveyard. Like, I believe I was in a tournament and, like, third round, first game, or no, it was second game. My opening hand had 2 volcanic counters and a hand destruction in it, and I was just so happy. So I went first. I'm like, hand destruction, discard my 2 volcanic counters, both in the grave, and then drew 2 cards. So awesome card in this deck, because this deck runs on grave power a lot, so that's awesome, which is why Dark Worlds tend to stop it, but we won't get into that. Alright, now I'm running, whoops. I'm running 2 Mystical Space Typhoons. Basic back row control, just because back row tends to mess with this deck a lot, so I can just pop a back row, a card in the back row. Great card. Now I'm running 1 Pot of Duality. Awesome card, reveal the top 2 cards in my deck, add 1 of the cards to my hand, and shuffle the other 2 back into my deck. So, cool card, just great to search. I love it. I love pulling on an opening turn. Alright, now, Lightning Vortex, discard a card, destroy all monsters my opponent control, I believe it is. All face-up monsters my opponent controls. Awesome card, I love it. Can drop 1 of my creatures to the grave, pop their field. Now, 2 staples in every deck. Heavy Storm, Dark Hole, front row, back row, gone. Plus I haven't built into monsters, so. Now, traps. I have 2 Call of the Haunteds. Great if, like, people just decide to blindly MST it. You can chain, activate it, pop, say, belong to the field. The effect on the chain goes off, destroys my Call of the Haunted, my belong's destroyed. The next day in my phase, I can search for a Fire King card. Or it works well with Nephthys or Galunix, because that destroys them by card effect anyway. Spiritual Fire Lacune. Tribute 1 fire monster I control and inflict damage to my opponent equal to the attributed monster's attack. The only problem with that, like, it's great if I can run a circle with it, because it's tributing, so it's not technically destroying and sending to the graveyard, so I can't just tribute Galunix, deal 27, it pops the field. I'd have to tribute it while I have another monster out, circle, get it back, and then, like, Dark Hole or something like that to pop the field. So, still pretty cool. I've won games with this. Their life point's low enough, they finally got a bunch of blockers out, tribute a monster, kill them. I just love killing people with traps, it's funny. Now, a lot of spot removal, or not a whole lot, but here's my spot removal cards. 2 Nightmare Wheels and a Mirror Force. Nightmare Wheels just to keep the big monsters from attacking, plus it has some burn damage. Mirror Force I run for obvious reasons. It's just awesome. Alright, and now back row removal. I've got Dust Tornado, 7 Tools of the Bandit, and a Solemn Judgment. So, that all takes care of stuff. This destroys spell and traps, this is counter trap, and this is counter, like, everything. So, anyway, that is my Fire King deck. I hope that you enjoyed watching it, and maybe if you're trying to build one, it gave you some ideas on what you can put in it. If you are looking to build one, you have a little bit of money to spend, I definitely suggest getting Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Bear and Fire Formation Tenki for this deck, just because I can attack with Bear, pull a Tenki from my deck, then pull a Belong to my hand, sack Tenki, and destroy one of their monsters. So, it's cool combos to run. I'm only 15, I don't have money to buy stuff like that, but I think Bear just dropped anyway. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video. So, if you have any suggestions on the deck, questions on how it runs, anything like that, please comment. And if you want to see more videos from Yu-Gi-Oh!, Magic, whatever, please subscribe, and there will definitely be more coming. So, again, thank you for watching, and that's it.